Hey there, good morning everyone. Wednesday the 9th of February 2022. This morning's devotional is a reading from Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 7, which reads, "But blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him." If you're going to trust someone, it is likely because you know they have a good heart and understand their intentions. But why does God want us to trust him? God knows everything we are going through at this moment and everything we will go through in the future. He knows the best way to handle every situation so we get the best possible outcome, and we need to trust him with that. We need to follow his path and trust that he knows best, because he does. Yet it is still very difficult for us to trust God, because when we have a look around and see what's happening in the world around us, we often struggle with trust. And that is one of the reasons why we struggle, because we're focusing on the current problems and not on God's promises. Another reason is that because we remember the difficult times that we've been through. But something that we tend to forget is that those difficult times are a training ground to build our trust in God. Here are a few examples of those who stand out in Scripture, trusting God regardless of their circumstances. And remember, these are only but a few. If you want to know more, plow through those Scriptures and you will find them. Moses, the leader appointed by God, had the difficult task of leading the nation Israel, for 40 years. The challenges faced by him in leadership. Even when God told him to speak to the rock to send water, Moses did not trust God enough, and in anger he struck the rock, and this prevented him from entering the promised land. Joseph, sold into slavery by his jealous brothers, jailed for not wanting to lay with his master's wife because she was accusing him of forcing himself on her. Jailed for something that he did not do, yet he continued to trust God. Look at how he was rewarded because of his obedience and trust. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego trusted God no matter the outcome. When the whole kingdom was glibly following those wacky commands of King Nebuchadnezzar, they stood their ground with faith that God would take care of them no matter the result, even though they were thrown into a blazing furnace and a lion's den. My dear friends, this devotional verse, Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 7, serves as a reminder that trust in God is truly a blessing. Your faith in him allows you to create a fulfilling and happy life. Here's a question. What is it that prevents you or keeps you from trusting God? Pray about it. Ask him to reveal this to you, and then hand it over to God to deal with. You will be pleasantly surprised how God works in your life. My dear friends, may the Lord be with you. May he bless you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.